Diablo IV is a popular game that many PC gamers want to play. Tom's Hardware tested the game on many GPUs, from the new RTX 4090 and RX 7900 XTX to the old GTX 670 and RX 570. In this blog post, we'll tell you how they did and how to make your game run better. Diablo IV system requirements. You need a decent PC to play Diablo IV. The minimum requirements are an Intel Core i5-2500K or AMD FX 8350 CPU, a Nvidia GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon R9 280 GPU, 8GB of RAM, and 80GB of SSD storage. That will let you play at low settings and 1080p resolution. If you want to play at higher settings and resolutions, you need a better PC. The recommended requirements are an Intel Core i7-10700K or AMD Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, a Nvidia GeForce RTX 3070 or AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT GPU, 16GB of RAM, and 80GB of SSD storage. That will let you play at high settings and 1440p resolution, with ray tracing and DLSS on, if you have an Nvidia GPU. Diablo IV graphics card performance. Let's see how different GPUs do in Diablo IV. Tom's Hardware tested the game at 3 resolutions, 1080p, 1440p, and 4K, with low, medium, high, and ultra settings. They also tested ray tracing and DLSS on and off for Nvidia GPUs. They used an Intel Core i9-11900K CPU, 32GB of RAM, and a Samsung 980 Pro SSD for their test PC. The results show that Diablo IV can run well on many GPUs. Even the old GTX 670 and RX 570 got over 30 frames per second at low settings and 1080p resolution. But if you want to play at higher settings and resolutions, you need a newer GPU. For example, at high settings and 1440p resolution, without ray tracing or DLSS, you need at least an RTX 2060 Super or RX 5700 XT to get over 60 frames per second. And if you want to play at ultra settings and 4K resolution, without ray tracing or DLSS, you need at least an RTX 3080 Ti or RX 6900 XT to get over 60 frames per second. If you have an Nvidia GPU that supports ray tracing and DLSS, you can use them to improve your image quality and performance. For example, at ultra settings and 4K resolution, with ray tracing on and DLSS on, an RTX 3070 got 67 frames per second, while an RTX 3070 Ti got 75 frames per second. That's a lot better than playing without ray tracing or DLSS. Conclusion: Diablo IV is a great game that can run well on many PCs. But if you want to enjoy it at its best, you need a powerful GPU that can handle high settings and resolutions with ray tracing and DLSS on, if you have an Nvidia GPU. We hope this blog post has helped you understand how different GPUs do in Diablo IV and how to make your game run better.